Hi everyone, it's Kevin, and today we are going to optimize your LinkedIn account. Now, you probably have done some research or are on LinkedIn, and you may have found that over 96% of employers actually use LinkedIn. And they use it in a variety of ways. They don't always use it just to hire candidates. They use it to vet them, sometimes to fire them. They use it to seek out candidates and find professionals to fit a position. How you can use it is a number of different ways. First, you can create a digital resume, so you can actually put your experiences, your skills, education, everything can be put into your LinkedIn account. Secondly, you're gonna be able to publish content, so that could be a blog post, written articles, even your portfolio work, which is actually number 3. You can actually build it as a portfolio, so employers can see your work right on your LinkedIn profile. So the fourth way you can use LinkedIn is you can find alumni, and there's an alumni network that can get you connected to about 100,000 Full Sail alumni, and they work in media throughout a variety of places throughout the country, outside of the country, internationally. So it's a great place to find people in your industry as well as outside of the industry too, so you can do research and just find people. The fifth way you can use LinkedIn is actually to find opportunities. So that can be applying to jobs, it can be finding groups, and it could be getting involved with different projects that you might see. The sixth way that you can use it is researching people. Again, along the lines of finding alumni, just finding people in your industry, connecting with them, asking them questions, building your network. And this is really what LinkedIn is. It's a way to build your digital network and be able to have a pathway to connect with them. The reason why LinkedIn is so valuable is because it allows you to connect with the people that you know, but also allows you to connect with the second degree connections. And those are the people your friends know or your connections know. So when you click on your connections here, click on that button. If I click on first degree, it'll show that I have 1,000 results. If I were to pull up the second degree connections, I just click on the second, click apply, and then you'll see it's 638,000 results, giving me a broader pool of people and professionals that I can connect with. The way we're gonna optimize your LinkedIn account is we're gonna customize your URL, and that's gonna allow you to have it look just like any other social media handle that you have or your website. Secondly, you wanna update your profile picture and your banner. So you want this to be personalized to your professional brand. For number 3, you're gonna update your headline. They give you 120 characters to basically put together your professional message to the professional world. Fourth, you're gonna be able to update your summary, and they're gonna give you 2,000 characters to write your professional story. And this is a little bit different than just writing your experience. It allows you to get a little bit more in depth and build a personal connection with your audience. For your summary, I'm gonna have you write 1,000 characters, which is equivalent to about 3 paragraphs. The main thing that everyone is familiar with is the experience section. So we're gonna populate it with those industry projects that we worked on earlier. And then you can add your media assets into it as well. You'll be able to create a portfolio-like profile so that employers can see your experience and click on the work right away. Lastly, you're gonna be able to identify professionals in your industry. So I want you to find 2 professionals in your industry that you wanna get connected to. You don't have to connect with them now, but I want you to get used to using the tool as a way to get connected to the industry. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so the first thing we wanna do is update our URL. And when you're on your home page, click Edit Public URL. We'll click on that. It's gonna open up a new window. And on the top right-hand side, you'll see Edit Your Custom URL. Click on the pen, type in your specific URL. If you don't do that, it will default to a numeric number, so we want to avoid that. The first thing that employers look at is actually your profile picture. Make sure it's a headshot with your eyes looking forward. Avoid using sunglasses. Avoid a selfie photo in a car. Avoid a more formalized picture with a tuxedo or anything like that. Have it be a professional image. Your background image is going to be right here. So click on the banner in itself and then the pen, and then that will allow you to change and update this image. The next thing we want to look at is our headline. So in order to update that, we're going to click on the pen underneath the banner image. So when we click on that, this is where you can update the headline. You get 120 characters. I will require you to update it with 100 characters. And I haven't added this in here yet, but it's something I've always wanted to. So I'm going to put college professor here, and I will save that. And now that will update here. The next thing you want to do is update your summary. And this is how the algorithms pull your information to the top in terms of searchability. So this is where you want to get the most keywords. Now to update your summary or about section, click on the pencil on the top right-hand corner. And what I recommend doing is writing your summary in a Word document or a space where you can edit the information and do a spell check. It's certainly more efficient to do that than writing in this smaller text box, and then just copy and paste it into there. And I have about 1,600 characters here, and mine is a little bit more business focused based on the accomplishments that I've had in the industry. All right, to write your summary, here's a simple way to look at it. Write one paragraph, which is your hook. Answer this question: what do you do? What do you offer? Or what have you accomplished? In a second paragraph, address your why. Why or how you got into the world of media. Tell a little bit more of your story here. In your third paragraph, you can discuss your experience. Now, the experiences can be your actual professional experience in media, or if you don't have work, that's the industry projects that you're currently working on. Again, use this as a story format to tell more of your professional story. To close it out, in your fourth paragraph, you can discuss your mission. And this could be what you're aspiring to do in media. It can be your goals, it could be your future, it could be your mantra. What is it that you are set out to do in the world of media? Let's go to the experience section. Now, you may have some previous experiences. However, you're going to want to include anything media related. Now, those are going to be the industry projects we referenced earlier. So click on the plus button, give yourself the hireable title. Now, that's going to be graphic designer, video editor, content creator, social media manager. Avoid the higher level titles like CEO and director, as you may not be qualified for some of those positions. Now, if you are, then keep it. Now, for employment type, you want to select contract. Avoid freelance and self-employed, as they can have a negative connotation if you're wanting to work for an organization. For company, when you click on the box, go ahead and type in "We are MCBS," and you can select the organization, and that is specific to any content that you've created while you were in school if you don't have an employer for it. You will be able to write in any measurable results that you've added from your resume, and then either upload the asset or a link to the work. And make sure you do that for all of your sections. So let's take a look at some graduate profiles. Joshua just recently graduated. He's open to work. He updated his banner. He has a very keyword-rich headline. His about section is updated. He also has his industry projects that he created through MCBS, and he has hireable titles as well as included the assets, and of course the degree. Let's take a look at another one. Maria has the same thing with an updated banner, a nice profile image, keyword-rich headline, as well as the updated about section, which goes into what she does, a featured section, so you can add your media assets under featured, or you can add them under the experiences themselves. And so you can see content creator, on-air host, and then the We Are MCBS podcast. So there's a lot of specifics that are industry related on her profile. Finally, we have Katarina Vasquez, who has an updated profile, an updated banner. The headline, the about section or the summary is keyword rich. All of the experiences include titles that are actually roles that she's held, as well as assets to support what she's created within each of these roles. Katarina has quite a few media-related projects and experiences, as well as the assets to support them. Here's why you want to update your headline. When you do a search result, in this case we'll look up Katarina, it will pull up 51 results. And you'll notice that her headline is populated with relevant titles that she currently holds, as well as a nice profile pic. Now, some of the other results pull up a non-profile image, no headline. Those are people that we're just not going to click on. And you'll notice if you don't update your headline, it's going to default to either your current role or your current status academically. One last thing, go ahead and feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. Here's my URL. So that wraps up LinkedIn, and I'll see you in the next video.